Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.
Hi guys, right, I think the introduction said it all really, if you was paying attention to the new introduction. I am planning on doing a big walk, a very big walk, Land's End, one end of Britain, to John O'Groats, the very far end of Britain, 1,200 miles. So let's start with talking about Tom. Now this is all because of Tom, Mazzys' dad. I'll just try and tell you the story very briefly. I think it was the 23rd of November. 23rd of November. That night, Tom, he was attacked on his way home, basically. Some lad in his 20s. Remembering Mazzys' dad is 71. Now, that's all I want to talk about with as regards to the attack. That will not be mentioned again. If you want to know more about it, it was in the news, it was in the papers. Feel free to look it up, but please don't be mentioning it in the comments. We're not interested in that. The police are dealing with that. All we're interested in is Tom getting better, so that's the end of the attack. We're not interested. So Tom then went to hospital, to the local hospital, and they checked him out and realised it was very serious, and he needed to go to Addenbrooke's, which is an hospital in Cambridge, which is about a 45-mile drive away. He had to go there for brain surgery, and that's when all the family were given telephone calls pretty much saying he probably won't survive the trip to the next hospital. So we were in Stafford at the time, and we rushed home, and he was still with us luckily, and he did make it to the hospital the next morning. He had brain surgery which lasted I think 7 hours. He was in a coma for 10 days. And he has come out of the coma, and it's looking now like he's over the critical part, but we have been told he's going to have brain damage, but to what extent we really don't know at the moment. But he's got brain damage, he's probably going to be disabled. We just really don't know how bad it is at the moment, but it's looking quite serious. He still can't stand up or anything, he struggles to speak. His memory isn't fantastic. He has good days and bad days, but each day is a day closer to recovery. It's going to take months. He might be in hospital. He probably will be in hospital for a couple more months. And we really don't know what the outcome of this is yet. It's too early to say. So I was trying to think of ways I can help Tom personally. And I thought with the YouTube channel maybe we can raise some money, because once Tom comes out of hospital, the way he is at the moment, we're pretty sure he's going to need certain things like a special bed, possibly a wheelchair. We don't know if he's going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He might need a chair lift for the stairs, a stair lift, mobility scooter. There's so many things he could need. Hopefully he'll need none of them. But there's so many things he could need and probably will need some of them. So I'd like to try and raise the money to buy these things when he gets out of hospital. If he doesn't need these things, fantastic, that's what we want. If that's the case, the money which is raised will be donated to the ward which saved his life in Addenbrooke's hospital in Cambridge. And I thought, well, I've done charity walks in the past. I've raised, I think, £60,000 in total over 2 or 3 trips in the past, and I thought I'll try another one. So I'm going to try this huge walk, 1,200 miles. It will take approximately 3 months. Whether I can do it or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll give it my best shot. I'm planning on going on January the 3rd. That's penciled in, it's not definite. At the worst time of year as well. I'm just hoping the weather's going to be on my side, because when I start to reach Scotland, you know, through February, March, that's the worst time of year to be hitting Scotland, and sometimes it can be 5 foot, 6 foot of snow up there, so, and it usually is at that time of year. So fingers crossed the weather's on our side. But yeah, that's the plan. So what this means for this channel is you're going to be getting videos from every day of this trip. I'm going to be doing the biggest collection of vlogs from that trip, the Land's End to John O'Groats. I've looked on YouTube, there are quite a few people who've tried to vlog it, but they usually stick like 4 days into one video or a week into one video. You will be getting a new video from each day as I go along the trip. So it should make for a very interesting series only on this channel, so be sure to join on January the 3rd onwards. On behalf of the family, I'd like to give a massive thank you to everybody for your wonderful messages. They do read them, they've been reading the comments in the YouTube videos and things, and on Facebook, and everyone's really appreciative of what you've done. And we've had a few cards as well, and a lovely little angel sent. But I know Mazzy wants to personally thank you when she's up to, you know, being in a video. She'll be doing that. I'll probably show that when I start the trip. I'll add it to one of the first videos. But yeah, massive thank you to everybody who's been so kind and supporting and giving the prayers as well. So I've set up an appeal, a Just Giving page where people can donate along the trip. You can donate now. I've set the bar at £5,000 to start with, but I've really no idea how much it may need or may not need. I'm told a wheelchair alone is £3,000. Could get some government help with all this, I don't know. We're looking into that. But I'm starting it at £5,000. I'm hoping we can get nearer £10,000, but let's start it at £5,000. There's a link down below, the Just Giving link. We've already, believe it or not, I only released this I think 2-3 days ago, and we've already raised £1,296 for Tom. So thank you so much to you guys who have donated. It really means a lot. I know Mazzy was crying when she was reading the donations. It's so touching, it really is. So yeah, we're already up to £1,296. My first aim is 5,000, and if or when we hit that mark, I'm going to put it up to 10,000 and just see how much we can raise. So the donation for that is down below in the description. Please consider donating. And that is about it, really. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And we will see you bright and early in January. I might do like a video showing what gear I'm going to be taking closer to the time. I'm waiting until the January sales because I'm hoping some of the things I need, like I need a good GPS. I'm hoping I can get things cheaper on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. So I'm waiting to buy a few things, but once I have, I might do a little video showing you what I'm taking with me before I set off. But I'll leave it at that for now, so thank you very much everybody, thanks for listening, and please do consider donating. Links in the description. Just Giving, just for Tom. Thank you very much guys, I'll see you all very soon on what is going to be a huge, huge trip. Goodbye!
Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.